Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of September 2025. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh! What's going on, Saggy? In September. Please like the video while I'm waiting for the cards. Oh my goodness, that's just like loads of cards telling a whole giant story. I think I might, it's just like too many at once, so it might not be, it might just be a big dump. Oh, apparently big dumps are going to happen, so I'm just going to, well, at least that big dump looks a bit, a bit happier than the previous big dump. This one is overcoming, so coming into September, overcoming something, feeling victorious, and or someone is, and they're coming in with some kind of new offer, telling you something, but they're also really scared. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Sag, I feel like someone's coming in with a new offer and wanting a new beginning, and they've decided on it, and they want to take fast action. And they have a lot of feeling over it, although they've contained their feelings. Is this someone new? and this offer is very, very thought through, very, very thoughtful, and they've considered what they have to offer, and they've been contemplating. Oh my goodness, I heard they've been contemplating their own value. But they also see that the worth of what they have accumulated, the things that they do value. They're looking at what they value in terms of assets or assets, things that they've got, things that they own, things that they belong to. I heard things that they belong to. I feel like they're also working on coming to terms with bad habits or something obsession or vulnerability. Feeling vulnerable might be a real challenge for them. And looking also in terms of work, so the things that chain them or what's chaining them or holding them back. They may have also overcome some kind of addiction or something that was chaining them. So then you might be hearing about that. Because this brand new beginning, brand new offer. So you might be learning about someone. They might be communicating or sharing with you. And they may want to tell you or offer you some kind of They might want to take you out and party with you, or have a drink with you, or celebrate something. They might have something to celebrate as well. If they've been working hard and they're looking at what they've achieved, they might want to celebrate that with you. There may also be a third person involved in their plans, and that may be something you hear about that's burdensome for them. Or what are they going to tell you about that? Or have they dropped that? Or is that still active? Let's find out. Let's find out, Sag. But there's a lot of new on the table. You've got 3 aces on the table. You've got Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. So that's new in the idea, and new in the action, and new in the grounding of the action. So there's something new is afoot and offer. Oh yes. Okay. So if this person was involved with someone else, you will hear how that became burdensome, and that has ended, and that has transformed. Oh. And this may be something that they've had to negotiate and strategize over a period of time in order to set themselves free from it. And it also, because of that happening, they have, or they will be going through this, they may need assistance with healing, or healing their heart, or assistance with balancing things out. So, and it may be that they've ended something and they've transformed, and now they're ready to look at the impact that it's had on their heart, and looking to spend some time in nature would really help. That would really help all of us, I think. So Sachi, go spend some time in nature. And if this person is showing up to confess to you, then you can sit under a tree with them and have a peaceful conversation. Justice, that's good. So maybe if this is someone you've known for a while, there's some justice coming for you, some kind of just decision, or justice around if there was a third party involved, or if there's something that this person's had to deal with to do with the courts. There's going to be a ruling, and something closed out, has come to an end, and disappointment. So if you're dealing with the courts in some way and something in September is finishing, it may not be the result you wanted or that they wanted. Maybe something disappointing, but ultimately it's something to that moves you away from something turbulent. So it's closing out a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. And in closing out that old cycle, that whatever it is that you get justice stepping in, some just decision made, it ultimately pushes you towards peace. And that peace is priceless. And I feel like it's also steering you towards some other kind of travel, or maybe the travel that you were planning, or you're planning some kind of travel. It's giving you peace. Travel. So with the disappointment, it has you up in your head and feeling trapped, but even though that's the feeling, there is something else ultimately steering you, and it's steering you towards some other destination. So even if the outcome is not what you had hoped, I feel like there's something else in store that you cannot see at this time in September, and it will cause you to look at planning something else. And in planning that something else, you are going to feel on top of your game and independent. And I feel like it will help you realize that the previous destination you had, or the previous circumstance you had that didn't work out, ultimately there was a lack of faith, and that could have been from the other person, or there was a sense of abandonment, and that could be you abandoning yourself for someone else. There's so many people who give of their heart and time so unconditionally and effortlessly, but ultimately they're doing themselves a disservice because they're pouring their heart and soul into caring for someone else, and it's very what's the word, gallant, for want of a better word, to do that. But really look at whether something is equally yoked, if it's giving back to you, or whether it's draining you. And I feel like that the old situation was draining you and was turbulent and was neglecting you in some way. And I feel like the spirit is pushing you on a different path. It's causing you to turn your head in a different direction, and in doing so, I feel like there will be there's something fortunate about it. Ooh! Something successful, and destined, and it's something possibly to do with your work. It's to do with the work you're putting out in the world, and you may receive some kind of new contract that's for the long term, to do with your work, that puts a smile on your face, or at least helps you feel more financially stable and comfortable. Yeah, and it may also give you the opportunity to travel, Sagittarius. So sanctioned by the gods and blessed upon what you're doing. It will redirect your focus into committing to yourself. That's ultimately what I'm seeing here. So that's beautiful. So don't feel sad for letting anyone else down, or for what was, because your future's bright, darling, and you have a lot to offer to the world, and you are valuable, and your life and your purpose and what you have to offer makes a difference. And you're going to start seeing that more and more, that it makes a difference in other people's lives, that you exist, and that will help you feel confident in your future and what you're putting out there. So if you're starting something, you will feel successful. Okay. and you will be successful. Third eye chakra. Wow. So I feel like this is something that you've been cultivating for a while, but so you might step up in terms of what you're learning about your third sight and your connection, what you see through the veil. You might be drawn to wearing the color purple, or the color purple may be significant for you in September. And the number 6. Yeah, you may have some kind of insight into the offer and the newness, and that it's something that ends. Either you're being told about something ending, like a third-party situation, or you're ending it because of a third-party situation. You're not entertaining that anymore. And maybe that's the justice, maybe that's the new cycle for you. Let me know in the comments what's going on for you. Oh, community. So you can lean into community, do some community building, get out there, meet new people, make connections, set intention of making connections that will enrich your life, and find like-minded souls. Dance, get grounded. Dancing's really good for grounding. And fire. Maybe you'll get. We're going into September, October, November. So we're going into cooler season. So meet people around a campfire. Do some dancing. Find your tribe. And the people you resonate with. Ooh, how interesting. Who is it? I think it was Aquarius. Got a tiger in there, but it wasn't this one. It was from a different deck. So tigers are big in September. This one is Yeshe Sogyal 333. This is number 33. So wow, 3, and that one's 6. So 369 manifestation method might be calling to you for the month of September. And look at that beautiful tiger. So I was telling the other sign that tigers, unlike lions who are pack animals, tigers tend to go it alone a lot and spend time on their own. And you may be called to do that, to connect with yourself and connect with your third eye chakra and get downloads and feel into things in a strong and deep way. Find your own center and feel stronger from doing that. So that might be assisting you as well in the month of September. So have a good one, Sagittarius, and I will see you next month.